Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Cinderella phenomenon in Rod's Route, and we are at the end. So we are at the very end of the end, and I'm pretty sure we got the good ending because I think the bad ending would be him dead. But so we're gonna finish the ending here, and then what we're gonna do is go back, kind of skip through everything, and try to get the bad ending. So. But we'll skip through everything and just do choices, so we'll use a guide to get all the bad ending things. Or basically choose the opposite of everything we chose, and then hopefully we get the bad ending. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway. 1 month later, ever since I broke my curse and became the new Tenenbrera bearer, I've been training under Parfait and Dolores so that I can learn to control my newfound powers. I never wanted this responsibility, but it's a burden I was born into. It's necessary I help maintain the balance between light and dark that's been missing for so long. Now that I'm the new Tenenbrera bearer, Parfait wants the two of us to work together in maintaining that peace. I don't wish to cause any pain or suffering to the people, especially the people whom I cherish. Sometimes I still wonder what Sir Mithros wanted me to do for him, but that's not important anymore. I still have much to learn, but right now as the new bearer, my priority is to get rid of the fairy tale curse once and for all. For the time being, everyone at the Marchen waits patiently for the day I'll learn to lift their curses. Since everything transpired, my relationship with Ophelia and Emmeline has improved. Emmeline's fond of calling me the best sister, even though I'm the only one she has. My relationship to the king, however, has yet to be mended. I'm doing my best to open up to him and give him a chance, but the efforts are slow going. I don't ask why he acted the way he did in the past, but I know that in order to move forward, I must let go of the past. It's finally time. I've been waiting for this day. I head back into my room to change my dress into something less conspicuous. Afterwards, I head out into town and into the forest for my designated meeting. Are you having secret relationships? It's a relief the king allows me to leave the palace on my own. I'd not have been able to come here with the guards. I guess me being the Tenenbrera bearer puts him at ease. If the title reassures him and allows me to come out here on my own to meet Rod, then I'm not complaining. Oh my god, they have a secret romance, but they can't be together. Well, what's going to happen when she becomes queen? Like, fuck it! Marrying my stepbrother. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. Like, people back in the day, and even still, like, marry their fucking, like, first cousins. So, like, your stepbrother, that's less icky, okay? There was absolutely no blood shared between you. Your first cousin, there fucking is. So, like, sister, your son and my daughter should marry. That's disgusting. That's some fucked up shit, but that's what happens, right? But stepbrother is creepy. I mean, a little odd if you grew up together, but you've only spent, like, what, a short period of time? And you hated him up until now, so. Rod still uses the secret passage he's always used to sneak out of the palace. Emmeline knows about our secret meetings and helps cover for our disappearances if necessary. It's gonna be really weird if we end up knocked up and nobody knows why. Just saying. Makes me happy that Emmeline approves of our relationship, that we don't have to keep it a secret from absolutely everyone. At first, Rod and I both attempted to keep our distance without making it seem too obvious to everyone around us. Though Ophelia seems to suspect something is going on between the two of us, she's not asked questions. Emmeline wasn't too happy with our decision. She said she felt terrible that we'd be forced to let go of something so precious on account of our titles. She was right. More than that, it was difficult for the two of us to deny our feelings for each other. In the end, we came up with a solution, even if it is temporary. We decided to secretly meet up in the forest every once in a while so that we could be together without any pretenses. Even just for a little while. When I catch sight of Rod, I run toward him and throw my arms around his neck. I feel Rod snuggle his face into the crook of my neck. God, that's so cute. May I have this dance? Aww, they're dressed like just normal people. It's adorable. I take Rod's hand and begin dancing into a silent song. The first time I danced with him, it was to prove a point. It was when neither of us even liked each other. I remember this as I stare at him. What? Is there something on my face? I was just remembering how much you hated me back then, and now, here we are. Fate sure loves to toy with us. I smile at Rod. Just for a little longer. I want to be by his side. I don't know how long we can keep this up, but every day I wish for the same thing. I wish that I could live my life openly loving Rod. I wonder, would that dream ever be possible? Yes. That's it? It's so fucking sad. I guess we could have really done that in the last part, right? We could have fucking done that. Oh, you can't skip? You can't skip? Can't skip you through? Okay. So we'll go through and we'll skip through. We'll just start. I wonder if you start a new game. Oh, look, we can see the little CG things in the clocky thing. I was gonna say the clocky thing, and I'm like, just call it a clock, Spacey. Just call it a clock. Aww. I feel kind of bad that it's like that you have to sneak away, but it's still adorable and like, you know what I mean? It's still nice. You're like, oh, it's still cute. But yeah. So we'll just watch the CGs as they go, and then we'll get the bad ending, where I'm just gonna guess Rod fucking dies because he hates us. Well, yeah, because if you think about it, in this, we did all the right choices. We got a good relationship with him. But if we continue being like a bitch, maybe we broke his curse, but maybe we'd still jump in front of Yorka, but we don't love him back, or he doesn't love us, and then he ends up dying because, whatever. And then we're like, oh, well, he died. Like, that would be fucking horrible. But, or we just can't admit that we love him, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So this part might be a little bit shorter than normal, but that's what we do. We'll end wherever this ends. And then, what was I gonna say? I don't know. And we'll just end because that's what we do. I do a path. We'll end where we end instead of starting a new path. Yay! Thanks. Can I click now? Can I click now? Can I click now? Can I click now? Can we go back to the beginning so I can start over? Can I go back to the beginning? Come on, let me click. Let me click to the beginning. I'm like, oh. Okay, so I'm gonna get my guide. Get a guide out here. Okay, hi, I get it. Oh my god, I get it. Oh my god, let me click. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, Merman's voice! Okay, we got you couldn't see it, but guided by intuition because we didn't use a thing. We didn't have the right choice indicator on. Okay, so, let's see. Okay, I found a guide. Let's see. Okay, coloring the correct answers. Don't take no change depending on which round I'm posting. Okay, so it tells you the right answers, and then there's some that are either the wrong or that doesn't matter. So, like... So I think what we'll do is... I wonder if we can just start... I wonder if it matters. I think you have to. Huh. Well, yeah, because I'm just trying to see where... Okay, so it basically tells you... Huh. Okay, so I guess maybe we'll just start over. And we'll... No. Okay, so can I... Where's the skip? Oh, crap. Hold on. Actually, let's go to settings. How do you auto-skip, though? Skip all scene. Okay. Yeah, but how do I forgot how to do that. I forgot how to, like, enable the auto-skip thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Nope. I was trying to hit the backspace button. Spacey. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get all the thingies. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Are you sure you want to skip to the next... Oh, wait, no. I just want to skip unread stuff. Well, actually, we could skip to the next choice, right? Yeah, because we actually don't care. Yes. I just want to skip to the choice, right? Because... Okay, there we go. So it doesn't matter... I'm just going to go left. I'm going to do the same thing I did because we'll go right when we go on Waltz's path, right? Because we're going to use a guide after this point. So I'm just going to go left because this way we don't have to read different stuff yet. Skip. Yes. I feel like fast forwarding works better. You ask all the questions or I have no questions if you don't want to. Okay. So that's actually what I answered. This is what you were supposed to answer. I'm really afraid, though. I don't want to choose the right answers because I'm afraid that even though we chose more of the right ones, right? I'm scrolling down. Okay, we have to choose Rod. Answer him, avoid them, stay with Emmeline, or go outside. I'm just really afraid if I choose too many of the right answers, we'll still end up on the good path even though we didn't. And I don't want to do that, like accidentally and get the good ending. So we're just going to choose all the wrong answers, even if we've already chosen them. Like, sorry. Fast forward. Yes. Throw the tray at him or stay silent. It doesn't matter. We'll stay silent. It doesn't matter. I know we'll end up throwing the tray at him, I'm sure, in his path. Like when we go down the bad path. What's this? So we're supposed to do Rod, obviously. I like that we can skip to the next choice to get the... Okay, so we're going to choose Rod again. He hates us, but it's okay. Yes. Okay, so we're going to select Rod's route. I thought... Oh, you have to get good endings of all the other guys? I thought you only had to get one good ending, so did we not? I mean, I thought we did. Skip. Yes. So this is fun. We're supposed to avoid the question. Oh my god, I almost... Oh, we haven't seen this yet. Okay, cool. So see, I did the right thing. Okay. Rod begins to advance toward me, but he stops in his tracks when I speak. I don't have the time to argue with you, Rod. If you're here to break your curse, then you're not getting any help from me. You're not the only person I can ask for help. I turn away from him to follow after Emmeline, but Rod grabs my arm. I stop and turn to glare at him. What now? Where are you going? I wrench out of Rod's grip. Where do you think? I turn and walk away. Rod doesn't attempt to stop me. Ooh, yes. So we stay with Emmeline, which we actually did. We were supposed to go outside. Why do you not want to break your curse is the wrong answer. I keep like wanting to do the bold purple things and not doing that. I don't need to explain myself to you. Do you even know how to break your curse? I do. So why are you not doing anything? It's none of your business. I don't realize the anger inside of me at first, and then I notice that my hands are fists and then I'm shaking. Okay, so we already read that. So it barely changes. It's just the points that you get. Did I not? Oh. Why did that... That was weird. We're supposed to tell him off. Pushing people like that's not something a good prince would do. I don't bother to hide the anger in my voice. It was a nudge. Still, it was very cruel of you, your highness. Anger flares up in Rod's eyes as he takes a step toward me. We're like really being such a fucking bitch. That's why we're gonna get the bad ending and he's gonna die. Oh, look who's talking. Rod, stop that! Rod turns away from Emmeline, ignoring her. And then asks what... Oh, that's right. When this is when he caught us with the box and we were like, don't touch me! Instead of like, just stay silent. We're supposed to... Oh, we were supposed to refuse to do the dance. Interesting. But we got a CG out of that. We're point out her mistake. She can't remember something so basic. Wrong. What? I point at each of the glasses as I name them in turn. Champagne, sherry, dessert wine, and juice. It's basic etiquette to know all of them. Emmeline looks down at the glasses, flustered, like we're being a bitch about it. You don't have to be so blunt, Spacey.
She's right, though. It's my fault for always forgetting. You know so much about etiquette. You're fucking awesome.
And we're being such a bitch to you. I am not. I've never been treated with such disrespect by Sir Alcester. He's needlessly hostile toward me. Red scoffs. Before he was forced to show you respect because you were a princess. Oh, see, so if we say something like, yeah, see? See, when I was making this choice, I'm like, I don't know, because I feel like if we're like, I am not fine, how dare he? And I feel like she'd be bitchy about it, yeah. Now, because you're a commoner, he speaks to you as bluntly as he speaks to everyone else. That does not excuse his rude behavior. Rod shrugs. We're going to end up not breaking our curse, I think. He's a lot like someone else that I know. He gives me a pointed look. He always finds a way to scold me somehow. I scowl at him before turning away. He said that Emily was waiting for me. I didn't expect her to be up so early. Oh, but he's... So instead, this was the point where we're like, hey, thanks for helping us. He's like, no, it's okay. So we're supposed to talk with him. Emmeline and Vigorica are looking for you. When he doesn't answer, I cross my arms and raise an eyebrow. Do you hate Vigorica that much? I don't hate her. Why are you avoiding her? When we first came here, you actually looked friendly with her, but recently... This doesn't involve you, Spacey. Fine. I'll tell Emmeline that you'll be in the carriage waiting for her then. When Rod doesn't answer, I sigh and start to head back into the shop. Princess Spacey! And then that's when Walt shows up. Whatever. What do you mean by that?
Well, there are thoughts that he prefers to keep to himself. Like his thoughts on karma and his feminine voice, or his...
Rod suddenly clamps Sebby's face, and I can actually see the poor plush struggling to get away from his hold. You're crushing the poor toy. Rod glares at me before finally releasing Sebby.
Rod can be so brutal at times. I remember the times he almost threw me out the window for saying that one lady had a hideous dress.
Rod glares at Sebby once again. He readies his fingers to pinch him again, but Sebby hurriedly apologizes before Red can touch him.
Okay, I'll stop talking now.
I fucking love Sebby. Damn, Rod, don't be such a dick to Sebby. Thank him. Thank you. Rod turns away, his cheeks dusted pink. It's no big deal. I'm only doing this because I can see how dedicated you are to breaking your curse. Because I want to get my old life back. And now that they've told me about my mother, I want to prove that I'm nothing like her. Anyway, I still want to help you with your curse, Rod. Why do you refuse to break it? Do not tell him. Nothing. I doubt he'd make any effort to trust what I have to say. He's always skeptical of me. Rod furrows his brows at me. You expect me to believe that? I'm not even sure that I am right now. I wouldn't want to accuse anyone without proof. If you want this partnership to work, you should learn to trust me. Do you even trust me? I don't need to like someone in order to trust them. So? Are you going to tell me or not? All I can say for now is that we need to be careful around Sir Alcester. He knows who I am. Rod stares at me for a few moments before finally nodding. Whatever you say. Anyway, I must leave now. I have a dance to practice for.
I'm not here to judge you.
Why else would you be so keen on watching me? I'm mostly curious. Curious. I want to know how good you really were. Then yes, you are judging me. I held up my hand and he stares, looking taken aback. I should not be scolded for only being curious. Why not just one little dance to prove how talented you are? Rod stares at me for a few minutes before reluctantly taking my hand. Fine. Better not step on my feet. Rod's... Oh, I want to just... Aha, so that did happen. So there was that moment, but I don't know. I want to know if, like, the kiss still happens. You know what I mean? Because you would think it wouldn't. We told him, actually, last time, so we can skip that. We were not supposed to tell him. Dismiss the gossip. I fight the urge to roll my eyes. How can Ophelia believe such nonsense? The rumors are baseless. Then Rod didn't step in to defend you from those noble women. How did she know about that? Ophelia sighs as she takes in my shocked expression. You don't need to hide anything from me, Spacey. Did you think I would be mad if the rumors were true? Regardless, a member of the royal family cannot end up with a servant. And then she says, where there's love, there's hope, blah, 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 yep. Say nothing. He scowls but doesn't say anything. Yeah, see, right? I feel abruptly tongue-tied when I come face to face with him. It's likely that my telling him off will result in some sort of altercation, and that won't be good. What? Better things to do than be gaped at. Rod turns away from me. I'm left to stare dumbly after him. What's wrong with him? Normally he's not so afraid to speak his mind. Get angry at him! Rod's coldness grates at me, and I find myself snapping at him. What is wrong with you? Excuse me? All I'm trying to do is help you break your curse, and you're acting as if my trying to help you will only make things worse. No, I'm only insisting that I do not need your help. We're partners, Rod. I know that doesn't seem to mean much to you, but it means something to me. I intentionally soften my tone when I realize that I've been shouting at him. You should let me help you. What for? Just because you've somehow managed to get 2 good deeds on your own doesn't mean you can help me at all, Spacey. Frustration courses through me as I clench my hands into fists. Why must he be so stubborn? Is he so certain that I'll not be able to help him at all? And then, okay. Oh. Running away solves nothing, Rod. You're one to talk. Telling you about my curse won't change anything. The outcome will always be the same. Leave it alone, Spacey. It's for the best. Oh, that must be after we hid under the table. We warned Rod. My eyes fall on Rod. I notice that he's leaning against one of the walls away from the crowds. I head directly for him, moving quickly so that Varg is not right behind me. Rod! Rod frowns at me as I come to stand in front of him. What? There's a man here called Varg. I think Sir Alcester brought him. Sir Alcester? Apparently Varg is one of the suitors for Emmeline's hand. Rod glances past me at Varg, his eyes narrowed. Is that him? Is that Varg? When I turn back and follow his line of sight, I almost gasp in shock. Varg is bent over one of Emmeline's hands, clearly having just pressed the kiss to the back of it. A kiss to the back of it. You should have kept him away from Em. But Rod and I are not too far away, so we can hear him clearly, but the throne room is already hushed at the sight of the crown princess being so boldly, directly addressed. May I have the first dance, Your Highness? Okay. He's like, you should have kept him away from her. He's a friend. A friend, you say? Is that what he really is? Yes? Oh, the disgruntled look on Prince Rod's face says otherwise. I wonder why. If you don't cease talking right this instant, I'll have the knights escort you out. Uh-huh. So, we're like, he's just a friend, and he's all mad because he's actually in love with us, even though we're being such a dick. Is it true that you'll die when Viorica marries Desmond? I see you're still stuck on the same theory. Have you been snooping around again? Please answer my question, Rod. So, like, not really much changes in the story, but if I am, why didn't you want anyone to help you fix this? I don't need to tell you everything, Spacey. Yes, you do. Because I'm a girl and I'm nosy. His voice is now soft, his expression tired. Yeah, okay, and then the other way to break his curse, but he doesn't want us to kill Viorica. And then I apologize as well. It was my fault for talking too much. Now you should stop insisting on helping me. I refuse. Rod sighs. You really are stubborn. That makes the both of us. Hovering silence becomes more pronounced as we both stop talking. You said you wanted to talk to me about something you discussed with Lady Parfait? Okay, I forgot that was the part that he kissed and whatever. Are you all right? I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'm tired, Spacey, so for tonight I just want to rest. Good night. Okay. So. Aha! A strange heaviness hangs in my chest. Why do I feel like this is the last time I'll see him? I glance down at the book in my hands. Okay, so when we read The Little Mermaid, we watch all this happening. Oh, guys! Silent farewell means this is the... Okay, so this is the bad ending, so there you go. That's how you know which one's the bad. Oh, God. So I'm scared. I'm scared. We're going to kill... Okay. When I push open the door, I find Rod kneeling down. Emmeline lies on the floor in front of him, unconscious. Emmeline! She's fine. She's just asleep. Something glints in Rod's hand. Even from this distance, I know that it's the same knife Emmeline was holding earlier. Out of the corner of my eye, I see someone slouched against one of the pillars. Viorica? I rush to her side, then sigh in relief when I see the gentle rise and fall of her chest. She's still alive. How did she get here? It was Sir Mithros' plan. I remember walking back to my room after talking with you. I blacked out, and when I came to, I was already in here with Viorka. I've already checked on her. She seems to be under some kind of sleeping spell. Em came in just a few moments ago, passed me the knife, and then simply collapsed after begging me to kill Viorka. I think Em is under a spell as well. Rod glances down at the knife in his hand, expression glassy. Em almost convinced me. She pleaded that I not leave any of them behind. Not as if I wanted to die and leave my family, but... He stares at the knife for a few moments, then curses as he slams his fist into the ground. I can't kill her. Why would Sir Mithros want me to do this? Guilt floods my chest, making it difficult to breathe. I was the one who asked Sir Mithros to help Rod. He said he knew how to break his curse. But I didn't realize that in order to break his curse, he needed to kill the person he loved. I relied entirely on the story Emmeline told me, and that was my biggest mistake. I should have read the full fairy tale. I could never kill her. Such a shame. Sir Mithros emerges from the shadows, looking at us with disappointment. To break his curse, Prince Rod must kill his beloved with the knife his sister brought him, just like in the fairy tale. Mithros turns to Rod. And here I thought that your sister might be able to change your mind. You were, after all, supposed to do this of your own accord. I was wrong. I should have underestimated your stubbornness. Casting a spell on you would have solved this problem entirely. Why are you doing this? Well... Sir Mithros shifts his gaze to me. Rod follows his gaze to me and raises his eyebrows. There's no use lying to him now. I asked Sir Mithros to help me break your curse. You what? I didn't know that you were meant to kill Viorka. Rod shakes his head, his face marred with disappointment. Anyone who tries to help me will inevitably make things harder for me, Spacey. I wanted to help you, Rod. I've already made up my mind. If you really want to help me, then please respect my decision. Please. Shame. And here I thought I'd be witnessing a dramatic finale tonight. Sir Mithras starts to walk away. I'm about to chase after him, but then I realize that there's nothing else he can do. Rod has made his decision. I feel my heart plummet as I slowly nod at him. So, there really is no other way. I could never break my curse like this. Viorka was my first love, and my good friend. And besides that, my love for her faded a long time ago. She's been replaced. Oh God! This is even worse! He's gonna admit that he loves us, and we're gonna be like, yeah, I don't feel that way, and he's gonna die. You're such a horrible person. You've been my beloved for quite some time already, Spacey. But it doesn't matter, does it? I'll die soon. Rod, I feel a heavy weight on my chest, as if some force is crushing my heart. I'm sorry. I promised myself that I would save your life, but I failed. I blink back the tears that are brimming in my eyes. Rod stands, then moves over to stand before me. He places a hand on my cheek. You've done nothing wrong, Spacey, so please don't blame yourself. What did I expect to happen? Even if Rod had killed Viorka today, he would have carried that burden for the rest of his life. And all because I asked a witch to make him do something he didn't want to do in the first place. Rod reaches for Sebi and places him in my hands. Once the clock strikes 12, I'm going to disappear. It's really a shame that I'll be disappearing on your birthday. It would have been nice to celebrate this one with you. Because we can't love him. Promise you'll take care of my family for me. There must be another way. You can't go just yet. I'm sorry, Spacey. I can't even bring myself to consider what's happening. Panic engulfs my senses as I stare at Rod, who's becoming translucent. But we feel something for him, but she's just never going to say it? Rod, you are... If only I could be with you and everyone else, just for a bit longer. Despite the fact that his words waver, when Rod looks at me, his smile is bright and warm. My vision blurs as tears gather in my eyes. Like you, Spacey. If we'd had more time together, I think I would have grown to truly love you. In the next instant, his body is dissolved into soft orbs of light. The light gathers in the air, then begins to fade. I'm so sorry. This is literally like, done. That's it. That's all you get. I love that. It's like, bad ending. It's like, you suck. I get it. I got a bad ending. Stop showing it to me. Oh my god, it's like they really want to hold that in. They're like, you got a bad end. Okay, so anyway. Merman's remains. That's terrifyingly sad and depressing. Oh, so that's good. So we unlocked, so we did that because I didn't see that. Was that there when we started the path? But anyway. So I know this part is shorter than normal, but that's what happens when we finish a path. I know I had done it in other games where I would start the next one, but the way I've been doing my games, which I'm sure you guys know, but in case this is the only one you're watching, or you're new, or anything like that, I go through and I usually, because I have 3 different romancy games going at a time, and I found myself getting like completely freaking confused. You know, play a little bit of this, then play a little bit of that, and play something else, blah, blah, blah. And then by the time I would come back, I'd be like, what the hell happened? I don't even remember. I don't remember. I have a bad enough time remembering like what the hell happened in the part that I recorded yesterday, let alone 3 days later when I'm finally back to it. So what I do is I usually go through and record. So like this, from the time I started the game to this, that's what I've been recording. I haven't recorded any of our other games in between. It's just been straight up this. Now that this is done, I'm going to go and record a path for a different game, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And since I'm recording way in advance, well, I mean, that doesn't make any difference. But, so this part's going to be a little bit shorter. So sorry about that, but it is what it is. I don't want to start a new path just because I want to make sure I get everything recorded that I need to get recorded. And even though I will end up recording another path of this, it also gives me a nice break. So it's like, I let this path absorb. I let it absorb. I absorb it. Not the bad one. We're going to absorb the good one. We're going to let it simmer and fester. I'm going to play another game. And then it's not like all of a sudden I jumped into another path and I'm like, bam, over it. So the only thing obviously with this one is we're going to go down, we'll skip through, but I probably won't do skip to the next choice. I'll just do the fast forward. Cause like, at least then we can kind of get a refresher. Because when we skip to the next choice, I'm like, I don't remember what the hell happened in between the choices, as I noticed when we were doing this. So we'll do the normal skipping. We're going to go down. Hold on. Let me go to the game page. Right. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to add a thing. Let's go to... I believe the next one that they recommend is... I want to say it's Karma. So we're going to go in the order that the developers recommend. Yeah, so next one will be Karma. Yay! I'm so curious about Karma. I think Karma is my favorite, and I'm so fucking curious about him. Then Rumple, then we do Fritz, then we do Waltz. So Waltz is like, I guess, the canon path? But you can't do Fritz or Waltz until you do the other ones, I think. I don't even think they unlock until... I don't know when they unlock. I thought you had to get... Oh, I think you have to do 2 out of the 3 other paths is what it is. Or 2 of the 3 routes available. Okay. Because I was like, they didn't unlock just now. But anyway. So that's that. We'll be starting Karma's path for you guys tomorrow. For me, a couple days from now. Who knows? So that's that. So yeah. I will see you guys next time. Remember? Okay. Yeah. No. We're not going anywhere. Wait. So, I was totally going to end this part, and I have no idea. I'm going to have to edit these parts together. I was like, yeah, okay, we're going to end it. And I was like, oh my god, we didn't look at the gallery. We're going to look at the gallery. We got to look at our gallery. Oh. So these are a normal gallery pictures. So I wonder, can you tab to look at them? Like, how do you, like, the next one? You can't. Look at him. I'm so curious about his curse. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, anyway. So those are a miscellaneous wench. Okay, here we go. Oh, we missed one. How did we miss one? Oh, it was a choice that we didn't make. Huh. You know what? I know it's totally going to end this part and like whatever. We should, you know what? Before we do this, let's go back. Let's go back. Fuck this. We're going to go back and we're going to make the different choices that we didn't make. Let me get my guide up. Hold on. What were the choices we didn't do? We asked all the questions. So this is how you truly feel. Okay, so we're going to start from the beginning again. Hold on. Nope. Oh, whoops. No, return. Hold on. How do you... Okay, here you go. Skip this. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I really should just, like, save the game, like, here so we don't have to do this every single time. So, hold on. I'm going to save. I'm going to save over this. I'm going to overwrite that save so we can just start coming here every single time. Yes. I'm going to skip through the choices. I'm going to make the choices we didn't make so we can get that extra CG. So that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to still go through. We're going to go the same way we went because that's not the important part. Because it's not a rod CG. I can skip all this. Fast forward. Yes. So, this. You hate me. You have no right to start acting the victim now. Not when you've treated my family with such disrespect. The only reason I didn't say anything before is because Emmeline didn't want me to. I'm happier now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend like I like you anymore. Okay, so that we already did that. Okay, so hold on. So we didn't do that one. So these ones don't matter. We can stay silent, doesn't matter. We picked Rod. I'm trying... Okay, so we pick Rod. I just want to see what the opposite... Because we're missing a CG, so I don't know. Maybe you don't get it in his path. You know what I mean? But we're going to choose the opposite answers of things we did. Okay, so we choose... Okay, so we do this. Now... What did we do in this one? The only thing that I hate is it doesn't tell you when you get to the choice, like, which one you've already made. Did we answer him or did we avoid the question last time? I know we've answered him, right? Let's avoid the question and see what happens. Okay, so we never did this one. Rod begins to advance toward me, but he stops in his tracks when I speak. I don't have time to argue with you. Okay, we already kind of did that. I guess we did already do that one. When we did the bad ending. This is what we didn't do. We didn't go outside. My time might be better spent trying to improve Rod's opinion of me. If I could get him to tell me precisely what I've done wrong, I can make up for it. I hope that'd give me a good deed. I curtsy to the two girls. Excuse me, Your Highness. I'll wait outside with Rod. I cough to clear my throat. With the prince.
Okay, I won't be long.
I move to stand next to Rod, who's leaning against the wall. There you go. There you go! Welcome to the CG we missed. Okay. Rod sighs in annoyance. Why do you keep on following me? Tell me how to rectify whatever wrong I've done to your family. This again? I can't help but scowl at Rod's answer. You spout all this nonsense about goodness, but refuse to help me. How is that good? You haven't given me any reason to help you. What? If you're not serious about genuinely learning how to be good, then I'm not interested in helping you. Maybe I can catch him off guard by bringing up his response in the toy shop just now. Fine, then I'll make normal conversation. Who's Viorka to you? Has she done something to hurt you? Hurt your family too? Viorka is a childhood friend. She's not like you at all. Oh? Then why were you acting so cold to her? You obviously didn't want to be inside the shop. Rod looks away from me and absently kicks a pebble on the ground. It's none of your business. I sigh, disappointed with Rod's reaction. Rod turns away from me as Emmeline exits the shop. Ready to go? There you go. Okay. Woohoo! Menu. Let's go to main menu. Yes. I should have saved my CG, though. If it didn't, I'm going to be so upset, but that's okay. Now we'll go. Now we should have them all. Ta-da! We've got them all. I don't know how you skip through, like CGs. I can't, page over, I tab, right? I don't know. So I guess we just have to stare at them. Oh, I want to be able to, skip through them, but it doesn't do it. And that's the one we just got. He's all mad at us. I think it's funny in games that they always make their eyelashes the same color as their hair. That's weird. I mean, I know some people, have lighter eyelashes or, blonder, but I don't think I've ever seen someone with red hair that had, red eyelashes. Or, I mean, most people have, normal color. Okay. Mine are, transparent, so, I mean, I guess I really shouldn't say anything. Oh, he looks mad. He looks so, like bitchy kid. He's like, whatever. My name's Chad.
Oh.
The bunny looks so mad. I love Seppi. Seppi's adorable.
Oh.
I do like that when you click this, though, it clicks through the CGs if there's multiple versions when you click. Like that just did. He's like embarrassed.
Love the fact that Seppi looks like he's waving at us. He's so cute.
I want to pinch his cheeks, but not to hurt him. I just want to. Oh, that one's like, I love this one because it's like, you can just see the back of her head, you know? So you can just imagine it's you, right? Staring at him, and then there's little Seppi in the background. I'm getting mad at you, and even the rabbit's angry. And that would be good if he wasn't like, it didn't look like he was like sweating, like he's, oh my god, I'm freaked out. Because I'm hiding under the table, and, oh. Although I don't understand why Seppi looks pissed. Like, Seppi is like, pissed. Pissed that we're getting a kiss. And that's so sad, the bad ending. He's like, I'm about to disappear. And she's like, shit? Oh, guys. That's heartbreaking. Oh. And, like, that one's nice, but we're going to end it here on this one. So there you go. Now I'm going to wrap this part up. Now that we got the last CG and we went through the CGs because I forgot to do that. So I'm sorry. Haha. Surprise, you know. Because I'm like, someone's going to be like, we didn't go through the CGs. And then I'll forget at the end and then Rod won't get a CGs and we'll do it for every other part. And then, you know, whatever. I mean, I should know how I do things by now, but whatever. Anyway, I will wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time when we go down Karma's route. So remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.